Okay, so let's say you're already in Korea and you've landed at the Incheon International Airport. So what's the first thing you need to do? I have a suggestion. First thing you need to do is buy this T-Money card. So what is a T-Money card? So it's a transportation card and you can use this sa lahat ng kinds of transportation in Korea. You can use this sa bus, pwede mong magamit sa taxi, sa subway, lahat na. At pwede mo rin siyang pambayad sa convenience store. So I think this is just 3,500 won. Just have to reload it. The next thing you should do is open a bank account. All the universities help their students to open bank accounts. Yung amin was Kookmin Bank, which is very good. And I think kung kayo naman yung mamimili, pwede rin yung piliin yung Uri Bank or Shinhan. You have to know where the Philippine Embassy is. So from your school, determine mo na how you can go to the Philippine Embassy. The Philippine Embassy is located in Yongsan, near Grand Hyatt Park. You can use the neighbor map to find where the Philippine Embassy is in South Korea. Because it's very important, alam mo yun, pag nagkaroon ka ng problema, tas wala ka namang kilala doon, wala kang relatives, you go to the Philippine Embassy. So I think you might be wondering how much is an average Korean meal for a student price. Noong time ko, I would have a budget of 5,000 won or 200 pesos per meal. Mura na yon. Mabubusog ka na doon because they have a lot of panchan. Panchan are the side dishes. So, busog ka na ng 5,000 won. So guys, discussing all these things, pupunta ngayon tayo sa tanong na magkano nga ba yung ginagastos per month ng isang student sa Korea? This is in the assumption na hindi ka nakakakuha ng allowance from your school. Kasi nung time ko, hindi ko yun inisip eh. Parang go lang ako ng go. So, nagkagulo yung buhay ko. So ngayon, I think I want to share this with you. So in case wala rin kayong allowance from the school, at least you can budget your money. For housing, for accommodations, pag sa dorm kasi mas mura. So it's around siguro 400,000 won a month. But for the boarding house and for the goshi won, minimum is around 550,000 won. Nag-notes ako guys. 550,000 won per month. That's per month. And 550,000 won per month is around 23,000 pesos. So monthly, yun na, 23,000 pesos. Diba? And then for the food, as I mentioned, 5,000 won is good na for one meal. So you multiply it by 3 and by 30 kasi syempre 1 month. And so, gagastusin mo sa food is around 450,000 won. And then for transportation, kasi kadalasan yan, one way is around 1,500, 1,800. So, pag balikan, kung hindi ka naman gigimik, nilagay ko na lang siya 2,000. So, 2,000 times 2 dahil balikan times 30. So, that's 120,000 won. Ang total niya for the month, without the phone bill and yung other miscellaneous expenses. So, this one is just housing, food, and transpo. So, total niya for a month is 1,120,000 won, which is around 49,000 pesos. So, kung wala kang allowance from the school, kailangan mo ng at least 49,000 pesos so you can live decently in Korea. Ang hirap, diba guys? So, dahil dyan, pupunta ngayon tayo sa next part. Kukuha ka ng part-time job. Tama? So, usually, we find yung mga job postings sa Craigslist. Marami doon talaga, like mga teachers. And then, you can also find sa Taong Naver Cafe. Marami nang nagpo-post doon. Or you can also find sa mga university bulletin boards. Marami din doon. Pag student visa ka, you're allowed to work 20 hours a week. Hindi ka dapat susobra doon. Dahil pag sumobra ka doon, at nahuli ka ng immigration, promise, mahihirapan ka na ang laki-laki ng fine nila. Usually pala, merong ino-offer din na jobs sa loob ng universities. Like, pwede kang sa library, or assistant ng professor, research assistant, pwede ka rin sa canteen. So, marami naman talagang jobs. Hindi ka mauubusan. Kailangan mo lang maging madiskarte. Yung time ko, kasi diba nga, nung first semester ko, wala pala akong allowance. But nung second semester ko, natuwa naman sa akin yung prof ko, so binigyan niya ako ng allowance every month na 750,000 won which is around 30,000 pesos. So, di ba, hindi pa rin siya enough to sustain yung 48,000 na kailangan ko in a month. So, I had to find part-time jobs. Nakakuha naman ako ng jobs sa preschool and I had some teaching jobs. So, kahit pa paano, nairaos ko, guys. Congratulations to me. But yun nga, you just have to be careful of your working hours and kailangan careful kayo dun sa mga companies na pagtatrabahuhan nyo. Dapat covered kayo, especially sa immigration. Kasi, pag nagkahulihan, nako, ang saklap, ang sakit. And, meron pang possibility na ma-deport kayo. So, just be careful. Kung you're like me, and you went there not knowing anyone, wala kang kahit sinong relative, wala kang friends, I would suggest you find a good support group. So, ako, nahanap ko yon through PICO. PICO is a group of Filipino students studying in Korea. Na-meet ko sila sa isang event sa Philippine Embassy. And since then, alam mo yun, mas naging okay yung buhay ko, promise. Kasi the first few weeks, sobrang hell. Alam mo yun, parang ayoko man mag-drama-drama, kaya lang na-emo talaga ako. Kasi nga wala akong kakilala. Medyo loner talaga ako the first few weeks. So, nung nakilala ko yung mga taga-PICO, medyo naging okay yung buhay ko kasi tinuruan nila ako ng mga dapat kong gawin, life hacks there, alam mo yun, kung saan yung murang pagkain na masarap, mga ganung bagay, saan yung magandang hangout spot, coffee shops, dami kong natutunan. So, I would suggest you join the PICO Facebook page. They're very, very friendly and alam mo yun, yung mga members natin doon talagang will go over and beyond just to help a fellow Filipino. So, for the last part of this vlog, I think I mentioned a little bit in the beginning, what can you get out of your Korean education? Saan ka ba pwedeng bumaksak na field? Actually, marami. Like, let's say, for example, parehas tayo ng course, Korean Culture and History. You can be part of the academe. Dito sa Philippines, I think Ateneo de Manila University already has a Korean department. Pwede kang mag-apply as a teacher doon. And I think the LaSalle University is also starting to have a subject about Korean culture. So, yun, pwede kang magturo, which is very nice, which is a noble job. And kung kunwari naman, ang field mo ay, let's say, mga chemistry, engineering, you can find a lot of jobs here and abroad. Or you can actually stay in Korea. Kasi sa Korea naman, pagdating sa mga ganong field, ang dami ring job openings. But I would suggest that you be fluent in Korean. Kasi mas madaling matanggap sa trabaho kapag fluent ka sa Hangul. Like for me, I applied in a lot of jobs there. One of which is a reporter for Arirang TV. Yung parang ENC nila. Kasi nakikita ko naman na English silang nagbabalita. And so I got a call. But then, yung call pa lang na yun, na-realize nilang hindi ako fluent sa Korean. So, after that call, which they promised that they will call me back, hindi na talaga sila tumawag. Parang ay sakit ng ulo si girl. They told me that even though the newscast is in English, and even though you're gonna report in English, but you have to conduct the interviews in Korean. So, since hindi ko nga yun kaya, so I'm really not fit for the job. So yun, you have to practice Korean very well. Dun sa 2 or 3 years na nandun kayo, yun dapat yung maging goal nyo. Don't be like me. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned a lot and I hope I was able to help you a bit if you're really seriously thinking of studying in Korea. So if you have any more questions, just leave in the comments or just send me an email and I will try to answer you. Promise, promise. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Till the next vlog. Bye!